Oh, that's just not fair. So it's another day. So I spent the last week almost just, not working on it, just thinking about what I should do. And today I actually am back physically near it. And I am looking at the ideas that I had and realizing some of them are not going to work and some might, but they need some alterations. So what I have done, I put the carbons back on, I made the chain line up, I found the rear shifter, which is what mounts up right here. This mount here that is on the four-wheeler frame is almost directly in line with the chain from top down. You much just see there. Partly due to the four-wheeler body is this weird kind of shape where it's offset to the right side. The CVT, which is usually like way farther over here, what I'll probably do is I'll have two pedals over here for your right foot, and I'll place one pedal over here in all this empty space right there, and that'll be your clutch. And then we'll have, brake and gas over here. I will have to end up making a plate that goes over, up, and over, so we cover the drive shaft and we cover the chain. I did think, maybe we can angle this down more, that way so the chain can go up around this or under this, that way so we could have complete leg room. Just looking at like floor clearance and everything, if we ever like bottom out, we would be hitting like the chain, or at least whatever cover I would have to make for it. So I don't think that would be the safe option for that. Even if we angled it downwards, it's hitting other stuff. It's hitting the clutch cover, it's hitting swing arm. There's this weird lump and it hits it if we go down any lower. So I think I can actually cut out the lump. We'll see. You can actually see it's hitting it right now. It's gonna pretty much have to go around here. I really can't get it any lower. And I was thinking of it as this, but we still have the sprocket to put on here, which make this go up even higher, and lower. We would have to turn it down to like an angle down here and then move over even if we did that. So it's just some ideas thinking around. I don't actually know the gear ratio between the input and the tire yet, which is doable. I just haven't done it yet. I need to do some grinding up here. I found this bracket that fit here before, and what I'll probably end up doing is I'll put the steering column through here. That way so we can have a detachable steering column, which would be nice. I still have yet to cut the nose off, but this is all to do that. I want to make sure that we're outside because I'm in a lot of wood and dust collection kind of area, so I don't want any sparks in here. I'm fine that this nub is still here because we have the riv nuts here as well. So I'm thinking about doing is combining this piece and these riv nuts here and making like a panel right here. That way so we have enough room for all the wires and electronics. So that's where I want to put all the electronics, is right back here. That way so it's close enough to the engine because we don't really need electronics back there. I can maybe put the battery right in here. That'd make it easy, nice, accessible right there with all the electronics right here. Mix the starter cable really short. We can just have, our switches and everything right here. And then our steering column will go over the carbs and right through either around or atop of this, go down to the front. That's why we have to cut off the top so we can get rid of that bar that's inside of there because that's currently in the way of the steering column going down. But in order to get to all of that, we need to make sure that this thing is secure from rocking. It rocks a decent bit. Let's just do the flex in the metal. But yeah, like I said, it's only on one point. So I did get some plate stock out so I can align it up to here. But then I had the idea of taking parts from this instead. So we already need support beams that go from here back. And I want to do that outside so your legs can actually go inside so it feels like you're sitting in something. The seat's way too high right now. I just have it set there. What I was thinking about doing is instead of cutting, chunks off of this, why don't we cut here, 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 and here, at least to separate it from the suspension like top mount. Cut away around here, cut just that beam off that goes across there. That way so we can keep this long, nice bend, and we can have it just kind of mounted to the side here, and it goes back. That way so we can have our enclosure area, and we can keep the mounts to the frame. So instead of mounting it down here, we mount it a little bit higher possibly. But I don't know yet. These are removable. So we do have mounting locations in here. But I think I'm gonna start by trying to separate this in the two halves. And this is the stick shift mount, which I wanna keep for the rear transmission so we can use the two ranges in the reverse. this and the 4% the battery has left of the camera. And we're in 2 pieces. Percent we have on the camera. 2%. Reminder to wear your dust mask. It's like a few hours later after grinding and everything. You know, I could see some like metal in the air and everything. You know, taste the kind of metallic kind of. Wear your dust mask. I've been coughing because I can feel it like in my throat. It's bad. Just wear your dust mask. I made the error of forgetting to record the actual showing you the parts part. Here's a part of next week's video where we can see that's the top suspension mounts and everything to make sure everything's in line. And then down below, that's the sidebar that I want to reuse. So yep, just got to measure some parts up, get some things planned out, and then get to ordering some new parts with some new ideas that we come up with. Sorry for how short this week's video was.